This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
This time, a completion. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. It's a shotgun run call. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
First down and 10 now. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
No, kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They're going to run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Arkansas 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball's incomplete and broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Breaks free. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The back's got it. Bulldozing his way through those tackles.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down on the clock ticking.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. That pass is caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He's looking to scramble.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away. Completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Of course, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they've got the returner corralled.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play, and now it sets up a fourth down.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Bringing pressure. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this pass is on target. Caught. And they'll get him down that time.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throws a stiff arm. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fights through a tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got his man in the open field. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're going to run it. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The Razorbacks line up with a 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Arkansas 14, Alabama 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
29 Philly.
And the same runner's got it again. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, tie. No chance to catch it. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Let's it go. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. He drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They'll kneel down again, trying to set up a potential game-winning field goal. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And this to almost certainly win the football game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they jump back in front. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.